Hi everyone, welcome to my channel CareerHub. I am on the mission to help and support people who are eagerly looking to get a job. If you are new to this channel, please make sure to hit on the subscribe button and stay tuned till end of this video. Alright, in this video, I will be covering the top 15 project manager role interview questions and the best tips or the best suggestions to frame your answers based on your qualifications, skills, experience or your achievements. And the third one is the best sample answers I will be providing you so that you can refer them and frame your answers based on your experiences. So, before we deep dive in this topic, please don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up to my channel. Now, without any further delay, let's get straight into the topic now. Alright, the question number 1 is, I think most of the people knows all the interviews will start with this question. It is very commonly asked question like, can you please tell us about yourself or introduce yourself? So, I would like to suggest you please frame your answers in such a way that it should highlight your relevant experience. I mean, if you are attending project management role interview, then please come up with the relevant experience on that role and relevant industries. And all your key achievements should be framed in a very quantitatively demonstrating your skill sets. And also, if you have attended any trainings or certifications, please demonstrate them and list them in your resume as well as in your answers. And on this topic, I have already uploaded multiple videos on this question in detail. So I would like you to go through those videos and frame your answers in detail. So links are given here for your reference and in the description section as well. So now the question number 2 is, what project management methodologies are you familiar with? So here the tips is like, please come up with a list of multiple methodologies and mention a variety of methodologies where you have experience with. For example, Kanban, Scrum, Agile or Safe, Waterfall, etc. And please give them with the examples. Very specifically, you need to give them the examples of projects where you have used those methodologies. And with the highlighting the adaptability, show your ability to adapt methodologies to your project needs. And the sample answer is given here. Please go through the answer in detail and frame your answers based on your qualification, experience and your achievements. Now the question number 3 is, how do you handle changes in the project scope? This is very important for a project manager role interview. So here the first thing is you should explain the process what you have followed. I mean what the process you have followed in the current project or the previous projects. Describe how you handle the situation and the document the scope changes and with the specific examples. And it should be emphasizing on the communication. Highlight the importance of stakeholder communication. How you have communicated with the relevant stakeholders during the project scope changes. And the sample answer is given here. Please go through that and try to tune your answers based on your requirements. Now the question number 4 is, can you give an example of a project you successfully managed from start to finish? This is 100% question. It can be asked in any of the PM role interview. So the best tips here is, describe the project scope and what are the project you have been handled or the current project. You can take one example and you can start with the project scope and provide an overview of the entire project objectives and highlight your contribution or your action and what is your role in there. Explain your responsibilities and key actions you have been taken. And share the outcome. What was the result of that project? Mention the project's successful results and the impact to the stakeholders. And the sample answer is here. Please refer it for your reference. Question number 5 is, how do you prioritize tasks in the project? So here the best tips is, mention a prioritization method. If you have used any techniques or any process for prioritizing your task or the work, please explain them in detail. So explain the method you use to prioritize your task. And with the relevant example. See, example is very important in most of the questions in the PM role interview, because most of the questions will be like a behavioral questions. Share an example how you have applied this method in your current project or the previous projects. Highlight team involvement and show how you have been involved the team in the process to be taken forward. And the sample answer is given here. Please refer. Next is, how do you manage team conflicts? So here you have to mention like encourage the open communication, like emphasizing the importance of open dialogues or the communication among the team, and facilitate resolution. I mean, describe your role in mediating and resolving the conflicts. So you have to facilitate any arranging any meetings or any coming up with the solutioning the conflicts, and focus on the collaboration. I mean, collaborating with the entire team. Highlight the outcome of fostering a collaborative environment. Sample answer is here for your reference. Please tune it for your requirement. Now the question number 7 is, how do you ensure that your project is on track? This is really very important question actually. So here this is very important to highlight what are the tracking tools you have used. So mention all the specific tools which you have used or the methods you have used in your project to track the progress, and conduct regular reviews. Highlight the importance of regular status meetings or the review meetings with the stakeholders or internal stakeholders or external stakeholders, and adjust the plans as needed. Explain how you will make the adjustment to stay on the track to track the progress of the project. And the sample answer is here for you. Please refer and frame your answers. Now the question number 8 is, how do you handle risk management? Risk management is really a very big topic and also important topic for project management. So please go through this project management topic in detail and come up with your own tips, but still I have given the important tips here to frame your answer. So first one is like identify and assess the risk. So first you need to describe your process for identifying and assessing the risk, the process you have been done in your project. And then the second thing is developing the mitigation strategies. Explain how you develop and implement these strategies. And then monitoring and reviewing. Emphasize the importance of ongoing risk monitoring and review. So the sample answer is given here. You can refer it and come up with your answers. Now the question number 9 is, how do you communicate project status to stakeholders? So here the best tips would be, use various communication methods, like you can mention about the tools and the methods you are using in your project, or tailoring the communication, like explain how you tailor updates to the different stakeholders or different teams, and ensuring the transparency. Highlight the importance of having a clear and transparent communication among all the teams. So the sample answer is here. Please refer it. Okay. So the 10th question is, what is your approach to budgeting a project? So budgeting is an important topic and it is one of the biggest responsibilities of a project manager. So here the best tips is defining the project scope. Start by defining the project scope and the requirements, and then conducting your regular reviews on budgeting. Highlight the importance of having a regular financial reviews, and you can mention about the frequency of having those regular reviews, and also use the project management tools where you are using to track the budgeting of the project. Mentions like tools that help track and manage our budget. So the sample answer is given here. Please refer them. Now the question number 11 is, how do you handle underperforming team members? So here the best tips would be providing the constructive feedback to the underperforming team member. Emphasize the importance of giving clear and constructive feedback, and explain how you set and monitor the performance of improvement goals, and also highlighting the support and resources you are providing for the improvement. So these are the best tips to handle underperforming team members, and a sample answer is given here. Please refer it to frame your own answer. Next, the question number 12 is, how do you ensure quality in your projects? So this is also a very important topic in the project management role. So please first set clear standards. Define quality criteria, entry criteria or the standards with stakeholders. Implementing the quality processes. Describe what process you have been used to ensure the quality in your current project, and how did you monitor them and review them regularly. Emphasizing the importance of continuous monitoring and the review. So the sample answer is given here for your reference. Now the question number 13th, that is, how do you handle tight deadlines? So this is will come under the schedule or time management. So it is very important topic here. So the best tips would be, you have to mention about how did you break down your task. Explain how you break down the task and set the realistic timelines. And prioritizing your critical task, highlight the importance of this prioritizing the critical task, and maintain the clear communication, like emphasizing the need for regular progress updates and the communication. So the sample answer is given here. Please go through them for your reference. So now the question number 14th is, how do you motivate your team? So everyone knows, like we have multiple techniques or the ways to motivate our team members, right? So the best tips I would suggest here is recognize their efforts, like emphasize the importance of regular recognition and feedback to the team to motivate them, and provide the development opportunities, like highlighting the role of professional development is the way of motivating the team, and like explain how you create a supportive and inclusive team culture. So the sample answer is given here. Please refer it and come up with your own answer based on your experience in your project. And the very last question is, like, how do you manage multiple projects simultaneously? Because there is some situations where the project manager will handle multiple projects. So in that case, what is the best tips we should use? So first thing is using the project management tools. If you are using any project management tools like Jira or any other tools, like you can mention about them, how you are using it, and establish the clear priorities. You mention how you set and manage the priorities for different projects, and delegating the task effectively among the team members. For example, you can highlight the importance of delegating tasks to optimize the resources. So sample answer is given here. Please refer them and come up with your own answers. All these sample answers are given for only your reference. So based on your experience, skills, or the qualifications or your achievements, please frame your answers. I hope these questions and answers will help you to prepare PM role interview. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment about the interview question you have ever faced. Thanks for watching and good luck for your job hunt. Thank you.